Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Kodiak. Your favorite Chad from Poland is here, coming to you live like always. And on this video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about sports and why sports are a complete waste of time. And the reason why I'm making this video, ladies and gentlemen, is because a couple of hours ago, I was taking the bus, which I don't usually do. I usually just drive in my own car. But I was just visiting the city, the downtown, and one of our local football teams had a big game, and I saw a lot of the local supporters and a lot of the, fan people who are really into that football team or that soccer team for y'all Americans who are watching this. And I'm just gonna tell this one thing. It is insane to me how much time and energy people invest into sports. And they're literally playing life as a spectator instead of really focusing all their time and all their energy and all their money into becoming the man or the woman of their dreams. I can't even fathom that. I don't know why I think it's crazy. I know I'm probably going to get some hate for saying this, but maybe it's because I'm so developed at this point. And I'm not trying to shit on athletes, because I respect a lot of athletes. I respect all these great, all these big-time athletes like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. I mean, I have immense amount of respect for all these athletes. I used to get a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation from them by reading their quotes, their speeches and everything. It's a lot of value. And at the same time, I used to be an athlete myself. I used to play a lot of sports. I used to play a lot of soccer. I was a really good athlete, and that inspired me. I was working harder because of it. Because if you're an athlete, or if you're striving to become one, a professional athlete, I definitely think that professional athletes and people who are playing their sport at a really high level, you can definitely garner a lot of positive influence from watching sports and watching your favorite athletes. Absolutely. You can, they can fire you up, they can pump you up. But at the same time, if you're just a spectator, if you're just a little, regular Joe who's watching sports all the time because you're bored and you just want to have some kind of entertainment, and you're wearing, another man's name on your back, to me, it's ludicrous. I think it's insane. Because your life is so shit. Your life is so boring. You have no amount of self-respect. Okay, you don't really want to put in any kind of work. And instead, you want to engage in this little trap, in this little fun trap of wearing another man's name on your back. And yes, I know I'm being a little bit militant with it. I know I'm being a little bit crazy and over the top with this. But at the same time, I want to tell you all this. It's a real thing. Why do you have to invest all that time and all that energy and all that money into people who don't give a damn about you? Because I can guarantee you, when I was on the bus, I was seeing all these supporters, all these people who were really like these, sports fanatics. And the thing that really bugged me was that, all these people spend so much time, they spend they spend so many of their resources on these people, on these teams, right? And yet, their lives are a complete shit. Their lives are a complete mess. Because, the reason why this is happening? It's because they're looking for an escape. They want to escape their boring reality. It's the exact same thing with celebrities. Although I think with sports, irrespective of what kind of sport it is, if it's soccer, basketball, hockey, American football, baseball, basketball, I think there's definitely a camaraderie element to it, because you want to feel like you're a part of the team. You want to have that. You want to be in that team environment. Okay, you want to have a common goal. You want to have a common purpose. You want to strive for something. Absolutely, that's all great, because that's part of building a great team. And I've certainly enjoyed that when I was playing a lot of sports. That's amazing. It's fucking wonderful when you're in that environment. When you're fired up. You want to win, right? You want to dominate. You want to destroy your competition. You want to dominate. Okay, you want to win. You want to completely obliterate them. I love that kind of thing. But I was being a player. I was not being a spectator. I was not sitting on the stands. Okay, which is very different. Okay, this is the player versus spectator dichotomy. It's a whole different ball game. Okay, the only people who I think should watch sports are people who are already really successful. Their lives are a complete beauty. They've achieved a lot of success, and now they're just spending their time. They just want to have some fun. Okay, and their leisure, they spend it on all fun, which is great. But if you're just some normal Joe Blow and you're spending all your leisure time on sports, and you're just just binge watching on sports all day, with your buddies, with your broke buddies, you're drinking beer all day, you're eating, potato chips and all these kind of things, bro, your life is not going to change. And again, I'm not totally against sports, but there's definitely an element of obsession that is wrong when it comes to sports. And I see this with a lot of people. I have a lot of friends in Norway, or not friends, but people that I used to know, people that I played a lot of football with, people who are on my team, and they're actually around my age. They're 23, 24, 25, 26, and they're still doing that kind of thing. They're watching all the Premier League games. Some of them have bought tickets, which is, again, a different thing. If you want to watch the team play live, it's great. Definitely go for that experience. I've been on a lot of high-level professional football games myself. It's crazy. You feel the vibe, you feel the energy. It's great. Okay, you can really, chant for your team. It's, I can't describe it. It's phenomenal. But if you're just watching sports as a spectator, as a little guy who his life is not in order, then I would definitely stop watching sports. Focus on your life, on your goals. Because again, all these athletes, all these celebs, and even actors and famous musicians and all these people, they don't give a damn about you. I can promise you that. If you ever met one of these guys on the street in Chicago or LA or Miami, they wouldn't bat an eye on you. For real. They wouldn't give a damn. You're a nobody to them. Really. They make all their money from you, because you're paying for all their tickets, So that's the thing. That's how it is. I know I'm probably gonna piss the shit out of some of you guys who are watching me, but really try to comprehend where I'm coming from with this. I really want the best for you guys. And I think sports are a major fucking distraction for a lot of you. Now, you can watch sports every now and then if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're obsessing about all these, scores and all these games and all these, things and all that, it's a big waste of time. Focus on your life and become the man or the woman that you admire. That's the bottom line. That's the message for you guys. Stop being obsessed about LeBron James, about Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Stop being obsessed about, all these teams, all these games, and all these kind of things. Because, man, all these fixtures, all these leagues, Because again, they're not impacting your life in a positive way. It's like the Roman circus. Okay, if y'all know history, no, look it up. The Roman circus. It's a distraction to keep you in the system. Okay, it's just like with anything. Okay, drugs, alcohol, smoking, TV, overeating, chasing girls. You need to have control over that. Okay, so that's the message for this video. Okay, so again, I'm not completely shitting on athletes because I have a lot of respect for a lot of them. They're very dedicated. They're working really, really hard. Some of them are really talented at what they do. They have a lot of skill. They've put so much sacrifice, so much. They have so much skill, and it takes a lot of work to become a really good athlete. So, from a player's perspective, if you want to become a professional athlete, then yeah, study them, study their game. You know, analyze movements right on the field, on the pitch. You know, when you're watching the games, become a student of the game if you're a player or if you're an upcoming player. But if you're just some regular Joe and you're just watching sports for entertainment, don't bother watching it. Unless, again, you want to have some fun every now and then, which is fine. We all need to, cool down from time to time. We all need to relax. But if you're this guy who, who's so fixated on all these scores and all these games, if you always have to watch a certain team play, which again, I think it's a little bit of a cultural thing, especially in America. Sports are a really big thing. But generally speaking, control your time and be mindful of it. Okay? So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end the video right here. And yeah, that's about it. Have a great weekend.